Lainey Wilson is a Grammy-winning bell-bottom-wearing country star known for her bold style and even bolder voice. Her sound is rooted in the traditions of classic country, but her energy and attitude are all about pushing boundaries and embracing the new. She sings about real life, heart-worn highways, small-town truths and wild freedom. Her lyrics paint pictures of dusty roads, late-night bonfires and the kind of friendships that last a lifetime. So when a video surfaced of Wilson passionately criticizing video games, the internet was stunned. No one expected the country queen to take such a strong stance against the digital world. This wasn't a throwaway comment, it was a fiery 5-minute plea against digital worlds delivered with her trademark conviction. She spoke from the heart, her words echoing the same raw honesty found in her music. The clip, quickly dubbed the Watermelon Moonshine Manifesto, went viral instantly. Social media lit up as fans and critics alike shared and dissected every word. Wilson wasn't just dismissing games, she called them a cultural black hole, claiming a generation was trading real sunsets for digital ones. She argued that the beauty of the world outside was being lost to glowing screens and virtual rewards. For her fans, many of whom love both her music and gaming, it was a shock. Some felt torn between two worlds they cared about, unsure how to reconcile their passions. The online reaction was explosive, with memes, debates and think pieces everywhere. The conversation quickly grew beyond Wilson herself, sparking heated arguments about technology, nostalgia, and the future of connection. Why did it hit so hard? Because Wilson stands for authenticity and real-world connection, values at the heart of her music. Her fans look to her as a symbol of staying true to yourself in a world that's always changing. Her rant felt personal, not just an attack on an industry, but a plea for people to reconnect with reality. She wanted her words to be a wake-up call, not a condemnation. She worried that practical skills and genuine presence were being lost to virtual achievements. Wilson urged her listeners to get their hands dirty, to build, create, and share real moments with the people around them. The incident became more than a celebrity soundbite. It sparked a bigger conversation about balance, reality, and what it means to truly live today. People everywhere began to question their own habits and what they might be missing. Suddenly the Queen of Heart Like a Truck was at the center of a cultural collision, analog soul versus digital mind. And as the debate raged on, one thing was clear. Wilson had struck a nerve, forcing everyone to ask where the real world ends and the digital one begins. Wilson's core message, go touch some grass. She argued that video games disconnect us from the real world. She worried we're becoming experts in digital tasks, like farming in Stardew Valley, while losing basic life skills. Wilson claimed online friendships can't replace face-to-face connection, and that digital achievements are hollow compared to real-world accomplishments. She questioned why we chase virtual adversity when life offers real challenges worth facing. Her message, the world has real dragons to slay, don't miss them chasing pixels. Wilson's examples hit close to home for gamers, sparking a mix of amusement and frustration among those who know these worlds best. She mocked spending weekends as a cowboy in Red Dead Redemption, missing the irony that the game celebrates the very wildness she loves, offering players a chance to explore, make choices, and experience stories that echo the freedom of the frontier. She dismissed Fortnite as chaotic nonsense, overlooking its role as a virtual playground where millions connect, create, and collaborate, building friendships and learning to work as a team in a digital landscape that's constantly evolving. Her critique of empty achievements ignored the teamwork, leadership, and problem-solving skills built in games like World of Warcraft, where players must strategize and communicate to succeed. Even her take on manufactured adversity missed how games like Celeste use challenge as a metaphor for real-life struggles, helping players develop perseverance and self-confidence as they overcome obstacles. For many, these digital experiences foster real skills, communication, resilience, and empathy, skills that often translate into everyday life and relationships. Wilson's rant, while passionate, overlooked the deeper value and community found in gaming, where people from all walks of life come together to share stories, support each other, and build lasting connections. The backlash wasn't just about defending a hobby, it was about defending a way people learn, grow, and connect, both online and off. Her words forced gamers to reflect. Are we escaping, or are we building something meaningful, something that matters beyond the screen? The answer, for many, is both. Games are a space for adventure and escape, but also for growth, connection, and real-world impact. As someone who's seen the human cost of making games, I get where Wilson's coming from. The industry has real problems, crunch culture, addiction, and the risk of losing touch with reality. Her plea to go outside is one many developers themselves need to hear. Game addiction is real, and online spaces can be toxic. Wilson's nostalgia for front porch conversations highlights what's often missing online: patience, empathy, and real disagreement. Her critique, though broad, is a mirror for the gaming world, a reminder to ask, is this good for us? The conversation she started is necessary, even if her delivery was clumsy. Sometimes it takes an outsider to make us see what we're missing. In the end, it's not really about Lainey Wilson versus video games, or even about choosing one passion over another. The real message is about finding balance, letting our digital lives enrich, not replace, the moments that matter most in the real world. Gamers can use the skills and creativity they develop in virtual worlds to make a real difference offline, whether it's teamwork, problem-solving, or empathy. Non-gamers, in turn, can approach games with curiosity instead of judgment, discovering new ways to connect with friends and family. Video games are a powerful art form, capable of telling stories, building community, and sparking laughter and conversation. The goal isn't to choose sides, but to build a life with room for both. The beauty of a country song and the thrill of a boss battle, the quiet of a melody, and the excitement of a new level. Wilson's rant reminded us to touch grass, to step outside and breathe, but it also challenged gamers to share why their worlds matter and what they bring to the table. The best life? It's one with both controllers and campfires, digital adventures and real sunsets where every horizon is shared.